Grace and peace be with you. Hi, my name is Mark. I'm the pastor at Sycamore Creek in Potterville. I have a brief thought for you today. It's from Psalm 130 as I continue reading through Psalms in my devotions. And this psalm begins, "If you, O Lord, kept a record of sins, who could stand?" That's the opening of Psalm 130, and it points to an attitude of taking sin very seriously. We remain in a section of Psalms here that are called the Psalms of Ascents. You'll see that in your Bible, that they're described that way. And these would be sung by Jewish travelers who were headed to Jerusalem for various Jewish festivals and places they were going to worship. Through these Psalms, therefore, the people prepared themselves to worship. Now, I talked and thought recently about preparing for worship, and so today I've been pondering this psalm and the Lord's Supper. You see, when we approach the Lord's Supper, it's so easy to do so casually, without that much thought, without that much preparation. And what we are really encountering at that table through remembering Jesus and what he's done for us is God's grace. And the question is, how much do you actually need God's grace in your life? How desperate are you for forgiveness? How desperate are you for healing? How desperate are you for freedom? You see, to cry out for mercy, we need something from which we need mercy from. And the good news that we see in this psalm is that God forgives. That's verse 4. The good news is that with God there is hope. That's verse 5. And with God there is redemption. That's verses 7 and 8. I invite you to examine yourself today and the next time we partake of communion to be ready to receive God's grace. Grace and peace be with you.